Today, I'm going to try the old versions of Brookhaven School, and make sure to stay until the end, because I'm going to try the very first version that nobody knows about. And I'm standing in front of Brookhaven School, and I'm already in 2026. And this is what the school looks like today. It's really beautiful anyway. I love the new logo of Brookhaven School. Today, in Brookhaven School, we have several classrooms with red chairs. We even have televisions that we can't even turn on anymore. Before, we could turn them on, and now we can't even turn them on anymore. We even have a new faucet right here to wash our hands. We can also become students and open the lockers. Look, there's a little animation too. I think it's really cool. You can take a book, and you can even close your locker. If you don't want to be a student, that's possible too. And look, you can also go to the principal's office and become the principal of Brookhaven School. And you even have a red button right here. It's simply to ring the school bell, and then the school bell plays a little tune. Really very nice. You can also become a teacher right here, and you still can't turn on the televisions. And just look at the logo here, how amazing it is. And look at the gym here. You can switch it to the 2026 version. We have all these choices, and my favorite is the Brookhaven pool. And look, we have a real Olympic pool right here. I think it's really cool, and here you can actually swim laps. It's a real pool. I really love this pool upstairs too. Today, we have a beautiful music room right here, where you can actually play the piano, and here we have a small study room. Next to it, there's the teacher's room. It's really small. And here we have the art room. And look, you can even do some drawing. Okay, I'm going to try to draw something. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, let's do it like this. There we go. And now I'm going to write. Subscribe. No, it's way too small. Well, there you go. Let's just say that this doesn't work at all. But anyway, please subscribe. But hey, that was real art. Anyway, look, the school is really beautiful. But my favorite place is right here, the Brookhaven Auditorium, and look how huge it is here. And you can even change the stage by just going behind it. And you'll have buttons right here to modify the stage. And I'm going to set it to the city, because I love the city stage. I think it's really amazing. And as you can see, the school today is incredible. But what did it look like before that? That's the question I'm asking myself, and that's what we're going to see right now. But before that, I hope you're subscribed and that you've put the word school in the comments. I really hope you're doing it. And now, my friends, I'm already in 2025. And look at what the school looked like. It was like this. Honestly, I think it's really not nice. This is really the version of the school I like the least. But hey, you'll tell me in the comments if you want. There are people who prefer this version, and I can understand that. So here, we had really simple lockers with the old school logo. And yes, because look, it was a little dog like this, the school logo. There wasn't, well, the button to ring the school here, so we couldn't do it. On the other hand, it's true that we had the auditorium, which was exactly the same, so there weren't many changes here. And the classrooms were really the same, just the chairs were different. Because yes, the chairs before were black, whereas today they're red. As you may have noticed, the school used to be made of brick, like this, right here. Here, of course, we had all the different rooms, but we didn't have the new school logo. Before, it was written just above that it was the dog's house, and upstairs, we also had exactly the same rooms. There was one. Nothing changes, just the appearance, which seems much duller. Honestly, I don't like this version of the school at all. Look. All the logos of the new Brookhaven School are missing. I think that's really a shame, so this was really my least favorite version of the school. But you'll see, if we go back, you're really going to love it. Well, I'm sure of it. So, I'm going straight back to 2022. There's no point in going to 2023 or 2024, because it was exactly the same. And now I'm back directly in 2022. And look at what the school looked like. It was like this. This is really my favorite version, because right here, you could choose if you wanted to be a teacher or a student, and it was much easier than today. So honestly, I really like it. Here, we have the lockers, with of course the logo much bigger this time, and honestly, I really like the blue lockers here, and the pink lockers right here. We had other red lockers right there. So that was the principal's office. Honestly, I find this school really beautiful. And on top of that, the lighting is really good. You can really see well in this school. Honestly, I really like this version of the school. Even though it's really very simple, and we couldn't choose the gym here because it was this one or nothing. We didn't have a choice. We had no other option. So, well, we played basketball. Otherwise, you could go outside, and outside, of course, we still have the football field that's still here today. And here, you see, you can play football right here. But you'll see, the place where there have been the most changes is on the upper floor of the school. You're really going to be shocked. And here, look, I'm directly on the upper floor of the school, and look at the music room. It was like this before, so it's almost the same, except there wasn't a wall to go into the music room. It's the same here, for the room right there. Well, just to study, and here to do art. It was like this. Everything was open directly to the cafeteria, which was on the other side, and there you could eat anything, like pizza or chips. Today, I think the food is a bit healthier in Brookhaven School. And over here, look, we have the school auditorium. And it was even simpler. Look here. You couldn't choose the stage? It was empty. Or, well, it was just empty. There was no other choice. And of course, you could go up on the roof by just going here. And that hasn't changed at all. So, do you recognize Brookhaven? Around, it's completely different. But we're still in the same city. Even if all the buildings were completely different before. I'm sure there are people who never even knew the building across from the school, which looked like this. Look, it was a really big place. So all of this, I'm sure there are people who didn't know it was there. And here, I'm in 2020. And look at the school. It looked like this. No, this isn't the first version of the school. Later, I'll show you an earlier one we had. In any case, it looks a lot like the one from 2022. Even though the lockers and a few elements that weren't there in 2020 are missing. But otherwise, it's almost the same. I don't have anything special to show you, just the gym is even emptier than in 2022, but that's it. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same school. There aren't many changes. Honestly, I think we might even be able to almost go back out, because I can't even go see the upper floor. It's such a shame. I'll try to go through the auditorium. Let's see if I can get to the upper floor by going through here. And yes, look, I think I can get through right there, and I can show you the upper floor, which is really empty. There's not much to show you. Look at the art room. It wasn't even finished. There was nothing at all. But we are definitely in Brookhaven. Yes, the very first version of Brookhaven, and the city itself was completely different. Now, some may say that's not Brookhaven or it's not possible, but it really is Brookhaven. But before this version of Brookhaven, there was another version of Brookhaven that very few people know about. And here, guys, I'm in 2017 because yes, this is the very first game by Wolfpack, the creator of Brookhaven, who made this game in 2017, so a few years before creating Brookhaven. And look at the school. It looked like this. Doesn't that remind you of something? The shape, everything. And yes, that's right. It's the same school as the one in Brookhaven. It's almost exactly the same. And by the way, a little fun fact, this game was updated a few days ago. Yes, that's right. There are still updates for this game even today. I don't see what's new. But anyway, guys, Wolfpack keeps updating it. That's what's really strange. Anyway, that's the school. It looked like this in 2017, and it's exactly the same shape as the school we have today in Brookhaven. It's really shocking. Look here. Here's the upper floor. Well, of course, it's not exactly the same, but it's the same shape as today, and that's really shocking. Look, you could even jump out there to go outside. So yes, it's the same shape as the school we have today in Brookhaven. It's just not the same rooms in the same places, but it's the same thing, and I'm really shocked by that. I'm sure you are too, learning this today. But it's not just this building. I should give you a tour of this game. It's mind-blowing. Wait, I thought there was a subscriber, but it isn't one. I got scared for a second. There are people who follow me in games that are really not well known, and right now, there are only 2 people online in this game. It's crazy. Anyway, Darkito, let me know in the comments if you liked this video, and if you want more videos like this, just tell me in the comments. And above all, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and watch other videos.